There you all are. Hi, good morning. I'm Raleigh Brown. It's 10:30 in the morning on the East Coast here, Eastern Time, and a cloudy but and rainy a little bit, but very warm day here. It's going to go up to almost 70 today. And hello to all you folks who are getting in here. Keith Shaw, Mike Verbick, John Hubner. Happy birthday, John. Gene Galligan, Jerry Cowan, and Michael Tierson, and Steve Edelman out there in Tucson, I think, and Rhonda Scott Merrick in Chicago, and Rosemary Ross, I think somewhere in upstate New York, and Caston in Ohio, and Ken and Supa in Washington State, and Charlie Bryant in the People's Republic of Montgomery County in Maryland, and Kathy Marzik is here, Jill Chernick, my sister-in-law, and Pam Zappardino, Deb Leiby Clark, Carol Pratt, Karen Beatty, my buddy, Eddie D is here, and Lauren Payne, Jeff Blumenthal. I got a lot of songs for you here. I should get going. CJ Clark is here, Deb's husband. Hey, CJ, great bass player. So today we're going to pay a little bit of a tribute. Hi, Tom Dietz and Bernd Bachman and Kate Petrella, and Jeanette Pasqua. Boy, they're just pouring in. And Sarah Steele, the painter of that beautiful painting. And you can still probably get a late version of Sarah's calendar online at sarahsteele.com. And Michael Miller down in North Carolina. That's another. I have a Michael Miller who's a really good friend up in Massachusetts too, so I'm going to have a hard time telling who's who, but I know where you're from. So we're going to pay a little short tribute to my buddy Guy Davis this morning, also known as the Kokomo Kid. Guy did 400 concerts before he bailed and started going back on the road again, and I'm on 376 today. So I'm gonna catch him, and I'm going to exceed him. I'm not going to quit at 400. But Guy put in a couple little protocols. He had a little coffee song, which I'm going to sing for you this morning in my own way. And he had the Squeaky Pigs book. This is Pignacious. Pignacious was one of those pigs. Hi, Ashling. And Ashling Bain gets a special line in this song that says, remember, life is hands-on. You got to wake up and pull your pants on. And and Ann Mintz is here, and S.A. Tudhope, Charlotte Cantrell. Lots of you guys. It's good to see you all. Another thing that Guy had initiated is the cloink. So I cloink you all and wish you a happy morning here. And hi, Marshall Lowe. And this song kind of relates to that. So here we go. Well, get out of that bed, you sleepyhead. It's time for a cup of Wallace's coffee. Quit your bitchin' and repair to the kitchen. It's time for a cup of Wallace's coffee. Go to the stove and boil some water. Drink some coffee just like you oughta. You see that Keurig up on the shelf. Make some for me and make some for yourself. Now who's that on top of the refrigerator? Is that Rhonda Scott Merrick with her percolator? Well, it's time for a cup of Wallace's coffee. Now remember, life is hands-on. You gotta wake up and pull your pants on, Ashling Bain. It's time for a cup of Wallace's coffee. in honor of our buddy Guy Davis and AKA the Kokomo Kid. We'll take another little sip of coffee here. And I'm going to take a look. We're going to say goodbye to Pignatius. He's going to go. He makes a little floppy noise when he hits the ground, so I'm going to organize myself a little bit here. And next up, it's interesting when I do these shows that are all requests, because I get interesting things that I haven't played in years and years, and I'm it's always fun to try them. Some of them are really challenging to me, and some of them are not. This one isn't, and it's an old folk song from my youth. One of the first finger-picking tunes a lot of people learn. And this one's for Joel Biget over in France. He requested this. My Creole belle, I love her well. My darling baby, my Creole belle, my Creole belle, I love her well. My darling baby, my Creole belle. My Creole belle, I love her well. I love her more than anyone can tell. When stars do shine, I'll call her mine. My darling baby, and my Creole belle. My Creole belle, I love her well. I love her more than anyone can tell. When stars do shine, I'll call her mine. My darling baby, my Creole belle. So that's My Creole Belle. There's a little nod at the end of that instrumental part to Ramblin' Jack Elliott's wonderful tune, 912 Greens. That was an audible. So, let's see who else is here. Michael Anthony Wood from SWAC, and Bunny Barnes from right down the road, and Bernd Bachmann is over there in Germany. Philip Fisher in Cleveland area, Ohio at least. So, good to see you all. Who did I miss? Michael Tierson? No, Toby Simmons. Hi, Toby. She's down there in Encino. I think she moved, but she used to be in Encino. Are you still in Encino? Let us know. And David Arthur Radcliffe, there will be a tune for you before we're done here, buddy. You made a request and you will get it. And hi, Susan Douglas. And Marjorie Sprouse. Margie Sprouse is on YouTube today, and Renee Blaker is here. Donna Greenberg. The next one is for you, Donna Greenberg. And I'm going out on a limb to even try it, but we'll give it a shot. We'll see if it works. And Jill Chernick says her dog has destroyed 2 of those pigs already. Yeah, they sell them as dog toys, but that's not really a smart move. Suki the dog would have gone through one of those in about 30 seconds, I'll tell you. Okay, so next up, Donna Greenberg-Root has requested this a couple weeks, and it's a tune that is not terribly not terribly easy for me to play, but I'll give it a shot. And it's a little bit of a bossa nova. It's a Jobim tune. Hi, Debbie Lipster of Visayo. And over there in Madrid. So this is from Antonio Carlos Jobim. So that's called Desafinado, which means slightly out of tune. It has that lovely dissonance in it. And it's one of the harder bossas to play. I actually had to have a little bit of sheet music here for this one. So let me think here. There's some announcements I could make now. So remember, I'm on today. Tomorrow I will be on at 3 p.m. for one of my regular 4-song concerts, 4 tunes. And Tuesday morning, I believe, Cozy Sheridan, my buddy, will be on at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And then I'll be back on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Last night I watched my old friend Jeff Bartley did a concert online, and it was really interesting. He's a great guitar player and singer and songwriter. He's written some beautiful songs. He wrote a song called One Kind Word that I've played on here many times, and which just won some kind of honorable mention in an international songwriting competition. But anyhow, he's such an old hand and so at home that he just kind of, it's not even like a concert. It's kind of like a talk with bits of song in between and discussions of science and all kinds of stuff. You should go back and listen to it. But it's it gives a new level to the word loose, not too slick. And it was a great show. I enjoyed listening to every minute of it. So you can find that on my page, I think, and find a way to go re-listen to it. And Jeff, I won the Winfield contest, and I won a guitar. And when you at that time when you won, you couldn't compete for several years thereafter. So that was called the Mark O'Connor rule. Some of you will know why. And Jeff went out the next year, and he took second place. So he won a guitar, and that meant he could compete again. And then he went the next year and took second place again. So he won a second guitar. And then he went the next year and took second place again. So he ended up with 3 guitars. And from what his sister has been on here a couple times, and she's pointed out that he went back a 4th time and won a 4th guitar. So it's like, sometimes it's lonely at the top. Sometimes you're better off finishing second. But I ended up okay in the guitar department, so I have nothing to complain about. So that's the schedule. Me today, me tomorrow, Cozy on Tuesday, and me on Wednesday. It's really all about me. And then Thursday, Alex Bevan at 3:30, and Martin McNeil over in the UK will do his blues stream at 4 o'clock Eastern Time, U.S. Eastern Time. So next up we have there's one of the great songs of the 20th century, and this one was requested by Rich Fowler. I am a lineman for the county, and I ride the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you singing in the wire, I can hear you through the line, and the Wichita lineman is still on the line. I need a small vacation, but it don't look like rain. And if it snows, that stretch down south never stand the strain. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. So that's Wichita Lineman, written by Jimmy Webb, great songwriter, in many different ways, like wrote in many different styles, all of them lovely. So Oh, a couple other things. So I want to remind you, I will be doing a show. We already recorded it, and it is a. Let me see if I can find it here. It'll be a live stream concert, but it's pre-recorded, so I'll be on the stream as a chatter, just like you guys if you come. And it's Dave Fry, who's a great folk singer, just really wonderful, a great guitar, good guitar player, great singer, and great presenter in the kind of Pete Seeger folk music tradition. And he's going to do a set, then I'm going to do a set, and then we're going to sit down together and play a few Bill Staines songs in tribute to the late Bill Staines. And it's a lovely evening, I know, because I was there when we recorded it. And I'll be able to sit with you without worrying about how many mistakes I make, because they're already cast in stone, and I don't have to worry about that. But it's March 19th, and it'll be at the Percy Patchworks Coffee House Facebook site. I think you'll be able to link to the YouTube concert from there. So I'll be posting an actual link to that when the time comes up. So I wanted to mention that. I want to say hi to the Invisibles, those of you who I cannot see. So if you write me a comment and I don't see it, it's sometimes it's because I'm a bear of very little brain, and other times it's because Facebook has deigned not to show me your comment, and that goes for Kate Mack, Linda Worster, Judith Fox, Bill Rubenstein, Joel Biget, Mario Prue, who built my wonderful Prue guitar over there, and there's somebody else. Oh, Kit Sarikaku, did I mention her? She's asleep right now in Oahu, I'm sure, but nevertheless, she gets very pissy if I don't say hi to her. So next up, this is a request by Kathy Marzik, and it's a tune of mine that I wrote, and it's one of the only tunes I ever wrote that I feel was totally influenced by another guitarist. Hey, Cozy Sheridan, hi, good morning to you. I hope you're doing well. I already mentioned that you guys are on Tuesday, so I hope I was right. And I will take your apology into consideration. So in 2003, I taught at a camp with Tommy Emmanuel, and he was just kind of breaking out in the United States. And he actually taught me one of the licks that's in this song, and I'll show it to you later for you guitarists. And it's a difficult piece to play, and was totally influenced by having met him, I must admit. I will stumble through it as best I can. It's recorded on my Sunday morning CD, and there's probably a YouTube video of me just doing that song if you really need it, but I'll just do the best I can with it. The name, it's called Albany Slip, and the name came from my friend Erica Brady down in Kentucky, and she heard it, and there's a distinction in the song. One of the things that I like in it is that there's this octave, so it goes. I forget, but you'll hear it when we get there, and it gives it a kind of slippery, dark sound, I think. And she said you should call it Albany Slip, which is apparently a kind of ceramic glaze. Who knew? It has nothing to do with the city of Albany, as far as I know. So here we go. Let's give it a try and see how we do. Okay, let's try it now. I took my best stab at it, and oddly, the difficult lick went fine. It was all the other stuff. So here's this lick. Now, Tommy stole it from Lenny Breaux's playing, and Lenny Breaux is another big hero of mine, great jazz guitarist. And here's how the lick goes. I'll take the capo off so that you can hear it in its native glory. So you have this, like it's all based on, which is just a pentatonic A minor scale or C major scale. And you go, now this is it. So you go here, and then you pull off, and then you pull off to the open string, and then you play this, and then you pull this one off again. So it goes. And then you just do that across the strings. And then I messed with it and came up with this E version that went to get to an E chord. So when we're done, get your guitar out, see if you can figure out how to play that. I've done my best to do my teaching moment for today. So a little more coffee here, and so as you know, I try to kind of keep the political issues out of here and just make this a nice place for people to be. And sometimes there's a song which is a beautiful song, and this one is a beautiful song, and it has a particular connection. It was suggested by Luca Caniato, who is somewhere in Europe. I'm not sure if it's Spain or Italy. And he doesn't ever write on here. I've never seen his name, but when I ask for requests, he's been asking for political requests concerning the war over there. And so I did one or two last week. And this one he asked for particularly, and he mentioned that this song, the lyrics originally have a Ukrainian connection. So I went on Google and found that, in fact, that it was a Ukrainian folk song, and that Pete Seeger took the lyric, adapted the lyric, the translation of the lyric, and he wrote this song. And then Joe Hickerson, another kind of folklore guy, added the last couple verses to turn it into what it ultimately became. And this is, this was kind of a big song in the in my early, when I was like, 13 years old and listening to Peter, Paul and Mary. And this was an important song then, and it still is important in a lot of ways. Where have all the flowers gone? A long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? They've gone to young girls, everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? Where have all the young girls gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young girls gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young girls gone? They've gone to husbands, everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? husbands gone? A long time passing, where have all the husbands gone? A long time ago, where have all the husbands gone? Gone to soldiers, everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? And where have all the soldiers gone? A long time passing, where have all the soldiers gone? Long time ago, where have all the soldiers gone? They've gone to graveyards, everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? And where have all the graveyards gone? Long time passing, where have all the graveyards gone? Long time ago, where have all the graveyards gone? Covered in flowers, everyone. Oh, when will they ever learn? Oh, when will they ever learn? Where Have All the Flowers Gone by Pete Seeger. Rita Rubin is here. Gina Adams, hello Gina. Kathy Craw from Canada. Connie Copy, hi Connie. I think I said hi to most of you. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Mike Verbeek. Anyhow, I have one more for you, and then we'll do the mantra. And this one was requested by David Arthur Ratcliffe over in the UK. He just asked for a dog song. And as it happens, I've written a couple dog songs. Now, any of you who may have joined up late, there was a dog, and her name was Suki. And Suki was my baby for a long time. And she used to have a foster brother or a stepbrother. So this is Suki in the with her little tongue sticking out there. Some of you may remember her. She passed away a little less than a year ago. And that's Django next to her. Django is an Australian Kelpie, the Australian sheep herding dog. And Suki was a Australian cattle dog crossed with, we used to think, demon dog from hell, and then later we amended that to just say she was a cattle dog cross. That's kind of what this song is about. I mostly travel solo. It's a burden I bear. Out alone on the highway, just trying to get somewhere. My wife would like to come with me, but we just talk on the phone. We never travel together, 'cause we can't leave the dog alone. She loves to go on vacation. That's my wife, not the dog. Up the coast to New England, living high on the hog. Well, I could kill for some lobster. My friends think I'm insane, 'cause it's home in the backyard where me and the dog remain. She came with some issues. That's the dog, not my wife. took a bullet in her young years. She was cut with a knife. They couldn't break her spirit, so they called her a cur. 'Cause when someone got bloody, she made sure it was them and not her. So they gave up on her, left her tied to a tree, where two honky-tonk angels picked her up and brought her to me, where she checked me over. Yes, she thought I would do, and I made her a promise that from then on her hard times were through. She's got one ear that's tattered, and there's a scar on her jaw, and it's best not to cross her, or she'll lay down the law. She's the perfect companion for an old dog like me, and I try to live up to the man she hoped I would be. She's a perfect companion for an old dog like me. So that's called Two Old Dogs, and that's on the new CD, which you can find. If you go to RaleighBrown.com, there's a link to go to Bandcamp and download the new CD, either digitally or you can order a copy, which I will ship to you. It's one of 22 songs on that CD. So it has been great, as always, spending this time with you. And I'm going to switch over to the Halo cam. And I can do that. Just be happy, be healthy, be brave and be calm, be kind. It's a snap, and if you get cranky, take a nap. So have a great day today wherever you are. I hope you have warm weather like I do. And is there anyone I didn't say hi to? I might not have said hi to Paulette Dubois. Hi, Paulette. I think I got most of the rest of you. Kathy Edelman is here. I say hi to her. I enjoy Kathy Edelman's posts on Facebook. She is of a similar political mind as me, and sense of humor to boot. So I will hope to see you guys tomorrow, and love you all.